What's up, everybody? These are my brand new FireFighter 3s from the FireFighter Safety Center, and I'm going to go ahead and show you how to go from these raw materials here to this guy right here, quick and easy. Alright, so here we have the zipper, and then we have the actual boot, and these are what we call the eyelets. So if you notice, there's going to be a corresponding outlet on the boot for every outlet on the eyelet, on the zipper. So how we're going to start is we're going to take one shoelace. We're going to go ahead and insert it from the back side on the boot. Sorry, one on the zipper. The next one goes on the eyelet. And the goal is to keep the shoelace even, so we're going to go ahead and stretch it out. Line up the ends like so. I'm going to pull. So you want to hold on to both, pull nice and tight. So the way I like to do it is just for ease and uniformity, we're going to go ahead and take the zipper side and we're going to flip that over to the right and bring the boot end towards the middle. So just remember the middle lace is going to go over, and so we're going to create two parallel laces here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take the side that came from the zipper, we're going to insert into the boot side. I'm going to pull, make sure these stay parallel, try to keep it from crossing, pull it nice and snug, and then we're going to go from the inside into the next eyelet up. I'm going to pull that. Don't pull too much tension on it, just let it hang out. And then we're going to go ahead and go on the bottom now of this guy, of the zipper side. And if you look in the back, it just looks like that. So we're going to go ahead and pull that all the way through, like so. And just like we did with the other side, we're going to go ahead and go to the next eyelet up, pull it through. There we go. And just let it hang out there. If you want, go ahead and just pull snugly. So what we want to achieve is to get the boot as close as possible to just being even with the side of the boot. You want to do both sides. So a lot of people will tell you to do one side at a time. I, however, like to do both. So we're going to go ahead and repeat the process through the back on both eyelets here. I'm going to go ahead and line up the ends, pull so it's even, so you have enough even amount of slack on each side. Pull it nice and tight, and remember the shoelace in the middle on the zipper side is going to go over to the top, and this lace coming out of the boot side is going to be on the bottom. So then again, we repeat as we did on the other side. The lace is going to go in on the top because the zipper side always goes on top. Then we're going to go up to the next eyelet up, pull it through, and then just let it hang out. Now, since the zipper side goes on the top, the boot side, the one coming out of the boot is going to go on the bottom. Pull that through, just like so. And again, we go to the next one above, pull it through, let it hang out. And now we're just going to go ahead and pull. And I'm going to try to keep it even on both sides, just like so. And there's our first layer. So I'm going to go ahead and repeat. The zipper side goes above the boot side. I'm going to cross them. So I'm going to put it through. Go all the way through. Go to the next one above, right above. Let it relax. The next one, I'm going to go bottom side. Pull it through. Pull snugly. Oh. Remember, next one above. Pull through. pull some tension so these two can get tighter too. And same thing here, middle lace goes over the top and goes into the eyelet on the boot. Pull it through and put it through the next eyelet up on the back side. Let it relax. Bring the next boot up. Next bottom. There we go. And just let it through the eyelet above and just pull the slack out. And there you go. So what we're going to do is repeat the same process over and over again until we get to the top of the boot.
So here we go again. We're going to pull the slack out. The lace coming from the zipper side goes over the top, like so. Across them, and then we're going to go ahead and stick the end coming from the zipper side through, pull it through, and then put it to the back side of the next one above. Pull it through, let it relax. Then we're going to go ahead and bring the next lace, the bottom lace through. Pull it all the way in. Go to the next eyelet above. There we go. Now we're going to the opposite side. The lace coming out of the zipper side goes above, across it. And we're going to insert it through here. Pull it through. And the next eyelet above, and pull it out. And the boot side, and it's going to go to the zipper side. There's some parallel lines all across the board. And then the next eyelet above, and pull.
Pull the slack out. Keep it nice and tight. And if you see your laces are getting a little loose here, what you can do is go ahead and the top lace is going to go ahead and tighten the bottom lace below it. See that? So this lace here is going to tighten this lace on the bottom. So you pull, and then the lower lace is going to tighten the top lace on the next step below. So I'm going to pull that like so, and just kind of mess with it till you get the hang of it. And we're going to go up on to the next one to tighten these we just pulled on. See that there? Tightened it up. And then this one here is going to tighten the other one. And then to tighten these, we just pull on the slack here, like so. Repeat it on this side.
So again, the top lace on the eyelet above, so we're going to tighten the bottom one. So pull that nice and tight. And then this bottom one will tighten the top. And then the next lace is above. Top lace tightens the bottom lace, and bottom lace is going to tighten the top lace there. And then pull the slack here. Yeah. Your laces cross. Remember, the inner lace is going to go on top, like so. And then pull the slack so it stays tight.
And again, we want to make sure that there's an even gap on both sides, like so. Like on this boot here, even gap along the sides. Obviously, there's going to be a slightly wider gap in the center because of the curvature of the boot. But we want to try to stay as uniform as possible. So I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of the holes. We'll walk you through one more. So the lace coming out of the zipper is going to go over the lace coming out of the boot. And then you just want to go ahead and stick the lace into the eyelet. Go through. And then go to the next eyelet. And insert it through the back. Pull it through, like so. And now the other side. Through the eyelet. Pull it through. To the next eyelet above it. Pull through. Pull the slack. Next side. Lace coming out of the zipper. Let's go on the top. Boot one on the bottom. Insert. Pull through. And then inserting the eyelet directly above. And again, this side's gonna go in there. Pull it through. Eyelet directly above. Now pull slack, just like that.
Cross. And pull eyelet above. Next lace. The center. Pull through. Eyelet above. Pull slack. Pull side. Middle lace on top. Pull the eyelet. Eyelet directly above. And go in. Eyelet above. Pull. Pull slack. Cross. directly above. So I'm going to go again in, and directly above. So it's lit. One, turn around, now lace goes on top. And don't have it across, just go ahead carefully. And bring the next eyelet above, through, go, and goes in. Next eyelet above, goes through, pull the slack out, through, to the side. Now lace goes above, to the hole. Then next eyelet up, pull through, let it relax, goes in, pull through, and next eyelet above, pull, and lace goes on top. If you want, you can redo this. At the same time, pull through, just like that. And once you go through, you go directly above without crossing. On both sides, going through, pull the slack out, cross, middle lace, zip lace comes up, and goes through the hole. Now the other one, pull through, and the laces go eyelid above on the same hole, same side of me, like that. Through. And the lace goes over, pull through.
So if you don't understand when I say above the next eyelid up, so the lace is coming out through here, right there. And they're just gonna go from behind onto the next eyelid up, and it'll make a line right there.
Middle lace goes on top. Top lace goes in. I was gonna have it out the back. Bam. Alright. Last one. Oh, I put this one above the next eyelid, sorry. Okay. Pull the slack. Now the lace goes over. And through the eyelid. So, the lace goes to the side. Pull the slack. So,
All done here now. Almost. See that? Okay. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go through each and tighten the slack. Okay, this actually doesn't look pretty bad. We see all that slack there, we're gonna get rid of that. And the boot will fit pretty snug, borderline tight for a while, but once you break it in, it'll actually loosen up. The leather will loosen up, and then they'll be the best boots, most comfortable boots you've ever worn. So again, the top lace is going to go and tighten the bottom lace on the eyelets below, and the bottom lace is going to tighten the top lace. So we just pull. There's not much little slack on this bottom one actually, so we're going to go to the next one. Opposite side.
top lace and pull the bottom lace. Bottom lace goes through the top lace. So now here you'll be able to see that this side go away. Once I pull this one. See that? And bam. Just like that. Slack is gone. Now the opposite side. Okay, and pull it, and pull. Slack is gone. Now the opposite side. Here. Here. They crossed over, so I'm just going to pull it down. Like that. Nice. See that? Yeah. Okay. Can't get that slack. Nice. Now go this one. Okay. Cool. And make sure your boots are nice and parallel. The laces are nice, stay nice and parallel, so we wrap that. Next one. Bam. Bam, bam. Beautiful. Now next one. This one. Okay. This one. Okay. Perfect. Next one here. Pull that. Okay, and not to loosen the very, very top ones. So what we're going to do is, let's do this one first. Okay, these, now we're just going to pull from behind on that last loop, and like that. And we'll put some slack left there. Okay. Yes. Okay.
So once we're here, we're going to have two sets of shoelaces coming out from the right and the left. So all we're going to do essentially is tie two knots as tight as possible. So I'm going to take these two laces here, just a regular slip through knot right there. I like to tie two just for security. Any more than that and you'll feel the knots nicking you while you wear the boots. So this side we're going to do the same thing. Pull two, just pull a lace through. nice and tight. Again, nice and tight. And there you go. All done. What I'm gonna do now is, what I like to do is leave about an inch from the knot, and then I'm gonna go ahead and cut it. Cut the shoelace there, so make sure those knots are nice and tight. And I'm gonna go ahead and cut the shoelace like so on both sides. Okay, and to keep it from fraying, you could use whatever method you like. Some people like to use shrink tubing. Some people like to do other. I personally just like to go ahead and twist it to where it's nice and together, and then take the lighter and go ahead and melt it. See that? And it doesn't look the best, but in my opinion, it works the best. Shrink it down. Careful not to get your fingers. Cool, and then that'll harden up, and the plastic and the lace will harden up, and that'll keep your shoelaces from fraying out. Thanks, guys. Any questions, leave them in the comments below. I'll see you guys out on the field.